Going, everybody? This is Josh, and it's another edition of the Weekend Inspiration. This weekend, I want to talk about, I wanted to talk about not feeling like yourself and not feeling motivated to get anything done, and how I use, different little tactics to try and get myself motivated and keep pushing forward. Because believe it or not, guys, I even get into those. I fall into those little ruts. Everybody does, and so it's not a big deal. It happens to all of us. So you ever fallen into, hey, I don't feel like doing it today. You know what? I don't feel like doing it at all, whatever it is, whether it's, getting up and making videos like this, whether it's putting content up, doing your Facebook, following up leads, doing whatever it is, you just, going to the gym. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. You just kind of get in that rut where, it starts out one day where you just feel like, I don't feel like myself. I don't feel motivated. I don't feel like I want to get out there and do it today. And then, what happens the next day? It's the same thing. And then pretty soon you're out of the habit of doing the stuff that you're supposed to do, all because you just kind of let that run away. And it does work in a snowball effect. If you skip the gym today, you're most likely going to skip it tomorrow. And then that's going to continue. And pretty soon it's been 3 months you haven't been to the gym. That goes along with everybody else, or with everything else. That goes along with doing these videos, with doing postings, with doing anything. It can snowball effect when you find yourself kind of being down and not feeling like you, and not being in that zone, and not feeling motivated, and not feeling like getting out there and being productive in any of the things you do. So one of the tactics that I use to kind of get in my back in my zone, if you will, try and get back into, getting everything done, is kind of a neat little trick. It's really, really simple, and it's something I use. And I'm going to tell you guys about that. This video today is coming a little bit late because yesterday I was feeling like not myself and not motivated to do these, and, just feeling down on the whole day. And especially with everything going on in the world right now, it's really easy to fall into that. So let's get to it. One of my tricks is super, super simple. And I start out in the morning, and I like to have a routine in the morning. So I get up, I like to take my shower, have my coffee, brewing before I jump in the shower. That way, when I get out, boom, I have a cup of coffee, I'm ready to go. I come out to my office, and the first thing I do is sit down, and I'm going to check my emails and see what's there. And then I'm going to check my schedule for the day and see what bookings I have, what meetings I have, things like that. And then my next checklist, and I move down that thing. So when I'm not feeling motivated, like I missed something in there, I didn't get up and start my coffee and then go get in my shower, and just something that little can throw my day off, where I find myself out of my normal pattern. So one of my tricks is to make a pattern of what you do, almost like a checklist. Like, I'm going to do this every morning. These are my work days, Monday through Friday, or maybe it's, you work 7 days a week, whatever it is. Find yourself getting into a routine habit. So that way it's no longer, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. It's just habit. You just do it. It's just like getting up in the morning and taking a shower, brushing your teeth, having your coffee, whatever it is. It becomes a routine, and you find yourself in that routine. So typically I will make Friday's video on Thursdays. And that's just because I have a lot of stuff on Friday, and my Fridays really, really fill up with meetings and appointments and things like that. So I found myself being able to, on Thursday, it's a lot easier for me to shoot the video, edit the video, put the open and closers on, get it uploaded to YouTube, get it scheduled on Facebook, things like that, and get it out there. So that way, while I'm doing other stuff and while I'm doing other things, Friday, it's already posting. I have everything scheduled out, through YouTube and through Facebook and things like that, to where I know this video is scheduled and it's going. But I found myself kind of out of my normal zone and in a little funk yesterday, and I didn't do much. I really didn't. I had some meetings, I had some things, but I found myself out of that. And one of the things I went and sat down and did was, you know what? I'm going to go out in the garage. I have a weight bench and things out there. I'm going to go throw up a little bit of weight today. It's not a normal day that I do, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just to kind of get that serotonin bumping, trying to get that, those good endorphins flowing in there and feel better about myself. And it really, really helped. I did it again this morning. So I'm going to actually add that to my routine. And I think what my routine is going to be is I will get up in the morning. I'll start my coffee, take my shower. So when I get out of the shower, boom, My coffee's ready to go. I have my cup of coffee. I'm going to come out here, come and boot up in my office, boot up my computer, get everything ready to rock, sip my coffee, check my emails, check my appointments, all that stuff. And then I'm going to go out to my weight bench and I'm going to throw up a little weight. Nothing big. I'm not some big workout guy. But it does really, really help get the good vibes, the endorphins going. It also kind of helps get you some energy pump ready to go for the day. And I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more energized since I did it this morning and I did it yesterday. It really, really helped me kind of, get myself out of that funk and back into the zone with quickness. Another trick that I like to use is to work on one thing. Don't try and work on everything. So if you found yourself in this funk, right? And let's say you're in the funk and it's been a couple of days, it's been a week, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 3 weeks, it's been a month, whatever. Here's a trick that will help you with that to get back into that zone. Instead of trying to come back into it and you're overwhelmed because you have all this stuff you have to do. Now you've got, all these things backed up that you now need to do is work on just one thing. The goal for me today is to accomplish one thing to be better than what I did yesterday. So tomorrow, my goal is going to be to accomplish one more thing. So that way I was better off than I was yesterday. So taking those small little pieces and building that up instead of looking at the whole picture and going, oh my goodness, I'm so overwhelmed. I have so much stuff to do. I have all these things that I need to, get done. Oh man, I'm never going to get it done. And boom, punched in the face and you're right back in that funk because you're looking at, you've got all this stuff to do. You've got all these things on your plate. Take it one step at a time and think about it like this. Here, let me see if I can grab this. I'm a big nerd, as you can see. I've got a Super Mario Brothers shirt on. I've got my Mario hat on. I'm celebrating a little bit today because I went out and looked at the new DLC pack for Mario Kart, right? So it's just my nerdy thing, right? Also, I'm big into my camera's not going to pick it up. Oh, there we go. Legos. See it? Anyways, it's a big box of Legos. It's a Star Wars Lego ship. Happens to be the Slave one. Not a big deal, but it's kind of a hard one to find. But I have it there. And I have a whole bunch of these packs of Star Wars Lego ships that I've built. It's kind of just a hobby of mine. I don't know why. It's something I like. But when you look at that, one of them I did was like 3,500 pieces. And if you open that box and just looked at it and were like, oh my goodness, there's 3,500 pieces. There's all these pieces all over the place. What am I going to do? There's so much to do. I'm never going to get this whole thing built. And you would get yourself right back into that funk. You see the relationship I'm making there? See what I did there? But you don't do it that way. What you do is you have your Legos and you pull them out of the box and they're packaged into separate little packages. Now, they used to not do this. It used to just be one big bag full of Legos. And I feel like they did this on purpose to, help people accomplish building these Lego sets more, is they sectioned them up. So even in your instruction book that you get with there, it's like bag one. And so you pull bag one out and it's got, some pieces in there. And the instruction booklet, you open that up and it starts with one piece and take a second piece, put those pieces together. Now take this piece, put that one on, and it goes through. And then you finish bag one and you flip the page and it's like, now open bag two. And it goes on from there. And then pretty soon there's parts where you're like, taking the piece that was the finished product from bag one and putting bag two and putting those two pieces together. Now you're starting to see the full picture, but look at how much you're accomplishing because you took it one step at a time. One step at a time is the goal, guys. Make sure that, you're looking at all the stuff you have on your plate and going, you know what? I need to finish 1 and 2 and 3 and just start finishing one. And if you don't get them all done today, that's okay. At least you got 1 or 2 of them done. Even if you got one of them done, one step out of, say you had 30 steps. If you got one step done, you're that much better than you are or off than yesterday. Okay. You're that much better off than you were yesterday if you got one step done. So take that into the weekend, guys. Try and get one step done before you try and look at all 30 steps and try and get them all done at one time. You guys do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help us out. If you want to tell me your experience or some of the tips and tricks you have to kind of get out of the funk, or you even want to tell me about how you're in the funk, comment below. Let me know about that. I'd love to hear about it and see if there's any tips and tricks I can help you with. If there's anything we can help you with in your business, make sure you click that, take a picture of that little QR code right there, and that will give you all my information. Reach out to us, give us a challenge. You might be able to something we can help you out with, make your business life easier for you. Make sure to check us out on the next Weekend Inspiration. You guys have a great weekend.